Jai Jinendra kids! Today, I am going to tell you a very interesting story. Once, there was a small city named Champapur, ruled by a king named King Abhevahan. In the city, there lived a trader named Lubdhak. And you know kids, that trader had a lot of wealth. He was a very rich person. However, he was a miser. Lubdhak, who had a lot of gold, had gotten pairs of birds and animals made of gold, which included birds like peacocks and pigeons, deer, elephants, and lions. He had beautifully decorated these pairs of animals and birds made of gold with the pearls that everybody praised a lot. He had also gotten an ox made of gold. Have you seen an ox? They help farmers in the fields. Now, the thing was that Lubdhak had just one ox and did not have enough gold for another one. And so, he started thinking. He started getting tensed and wondered what to do. He couldn't sleep, neither during the day nor the night. All he had on his mind was how he could make the other ox to complete the pair. One day, it started raining very heavily in Champapur. All 7 days of the week, it was raining very heavily. And you know what happens when it rains very heavily? The water level increases in the river. And the water level had increased so much in the river that nobody dared to go in it. But Lubdhak did not even get remotely scared. Lubdhak was very eager to earn money. Without thinking, he went into the river and picked up the logs of wood flowing in the water, and he made a bundle of wood with them. The queen of Champapur was watching all this from the high windows of her palace. She saw the king and immediately asked him to look at everything. The king saw this too. Both of them wondered that the man who went in the crazy river must be so poor. He mustn't be having any money. Despite the high water levels in the river, he didn't care about his life and went to collect the logs of wood. The king felt pity. He immediately asked his guards to get Lubdhak. Then the king told him, "You seem to be very poor, since even in this heavy rain you are collecting logs of wood floating on the river." The king said, "Lubdhak, you can take as much wealth as you want from my treasury." But Lubdhak said, "Maharaji, I do not need money. I have an ox, but I do not have another one to complete the pair." The king sent him with his guard and told the guard, "Give him whichever ox he wants." To which Lubdhak said, "Maharaji, my ox is different from all the oxen." The puzzled king started thinking and told him, "What do you mean by different ox? Even I would like to see." Lubdhak got the king to his home and showed him his pairs of birds and animals made of gold. The king was shocked. So many attractive and shining birds and animals. Wow! Then Lubdhak said, "Maharaji, look at this ox. I want to make another one to complete the pair, and hence I am collecting money for gold." The king now understood everything. To give to the king, Lubdhak's wife got him a beautiful plate filled with beautiful pearls and precious stones. But you know what happened? Lubdhak did not like that his wife got so many pearls and precious stones for the king. He took that plate from her, and because of greed he thought, "So much wealth as a gift for the king? I don't want to give it." Lubdhak's hands started shivering, and from his body language, the king came to know how greedy Lubdhak was. Even after having so much, he did not wish to give even a little. The king got angry He said, Lubthak, you are so greedy and foolish. You can never give anything to anyone. See how your hands are shaking. And he immediately left from there. But this did not affect Lubthak, and he was still thinking about money and wealth. Lubthak went to another country to earn money. He got a lot of money and gold there, and was returning with it to his country. But there was a cyclone in the sea, and his ship turned upside down, and all his money and his gold sank in the sea. Even Lubthak drowned in the water and died. After dying, Lubthak returned as a snake to protect his wealth. He always guarded and protected his gold and would not let anyone come near it. One day, Lubthak's oldest son killed the snake out of anger. Lubthak always had greedy thoughts. All the time, he only thought of money and ran behind money and gold. He was a very greedy person, and hence he went to hell after he died as a snake. You see, kids, we should never have greed. Whatever toys we may have, whatever other things that we might have, we should always share it with others. And we should not force our parents to buy us new toys. Whenever you want new toys, you should give your old toys to the kids who do not have those toys. You will do this, kids, won't you? Jai Jinendra.